Hi guys, welcome! In this video, we'll take a look at the updates coming this December in Ragnarok M Eternal Love. This includes arrival of Oscar Hero Class, the final phase of the Abyssal Lake update, new season of GVG, and a lot more. This update will drop after the scheduled maintenance patch in C, Global, and EU servers this month. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have the arrival of the Oscar Hero Class. Oscar is a hybrid powerhouse capable of dealing continuous HP loss damage and inflicting strong zone control. You can unlock this class after reaching the Tier 3 Sorcerer drop of the Sage class tree and using a job change voucher in the Hero class interface. We've already talked about Oscar's skill mechanics in my previous video. If you haven't watched it yet, I'll have the video link in the description box below. There will also be a limited time space-time Gashapon event for 1 month where you can obtain limited edition items and various growth materials. Each draw costs 30 BCC or 30 Big Cat voucher space-time and grants a random reward. The reward pool includes Supreme God's Right Eye for maxing runes, this new best in slot math item for supports, and many other rare items. Drawing using BCC will grant the following additional rewards. Notably, on the 70th BCC draw, you can obtain this new skill special effect for Oscar's Time Dilation Black Hole. Active players can get 1 draw for free, while those with premium activated get 2 additional free draws. Up next, we have the 4th and final phase of the Abyssal Lake update, which introduces a new area called Blessed Forest for players to explore. This update includes a continuation of the main story quest, where players who have completed the Black Flame and White Bone quest can now accept the Giant Dragon's Echo quest under the Yggdrasil tree. A new Iris Group reputation system will also be unlocked, which can be accessed via the quest interface. You can increase your Iris Group rank by completing the daily Iris Group missions or by dispatching allies to rapidly complete the Iris Group missions from Adeline in the resting place. The Iris Group Prestige Shop is also open, offering new furniture and heavy blueprints purchasable with Iris Seals, which can be obtained from Elite Chest and the Wordline Matrix gameplay in the Blessed Forest. Keep in mind that all regions' Wordline matrices still share the same limit for MVP and mini rewards, as well as purification progress, which will have a total of 5 MVP and 10 mini rewards daily. Once you reach level 14 Iris Group rank, you'll only need to defeat 4 Wordline minis and 1 Wordline MVP per day to get all rewards, which is a much welcome quality of life improvement. A total of 12 Sylph's treasure have also been added in the Blessed Forest area for players to find. Up next, Dragon Apocalypse now features a new Nightmare difficulty located in the Blessed Forest area. The weekly participation rewards, stage rewards, and MVP rewards are still shared across all difficulty levels. Just note that only the MVP reward for Nightmare difficulty will have a chance to drop the tradable Secret Dragon Spine Deed, and lower difficulties will only drop the non-tradable Dragon Spine Deed. In addition, the Nightmare difficulty participation reward has a chance to drop the Eye of the Soul. So if you're aiming for better rewards, it's definitely worth challenging the Nightmare difficulty level. Up next, the new MVP Black and Flame Dragon Beetlejuice has been added to Abyssal Lake. It's a regular field MVP which is not listed in the MVP board but still follows the even o'clock respawn timer like other field MVPs. Unlike Sakurai, Beetlejuice only spawns at one spot and can often be one-shot by whales, so competition is tough. It is of neutral element, dragon race, and large size. You can hunt it for Lava Dragon Bone and Nightmare Dragon Ball. The card it drops is a headwear card that grants your attacks a 30% chance to inflict burn status on the target and increase the target's skill SP cost by 100% for 10 seconds, which can stack up to 3 times. It also boosts your damage to burning targets by 15%. Notably, depositing another copy in the handbook grants immunity to burn status and additional 5% damage to burning targets. Because of this, the card is best suited for Lu Mao Xing and other magic damage dealers. The blueprint it drops is for the Fury of Black Flame headwear, which boosts dark damage by up to 25% when refined to plus 15. Hence, it's going to be useful for Nidhogg, Morog, and other classes that have dark element focused builds. Up next, the 20th floor of Oracle Dungeon has been opened for normal and elite difficulty. Completing Oracle Elite 20 will grant a total of 1,490 Nolan cards per week. Up next, we have the new tier upgrades for accessories. Synthesized accessories can now be upgraded to tier 7, which grant various special effects. Meanwhile, ancient accessories can now be upgraded to tier 5, which grant plus 2% damage to all races. Up next, we have brand new cards added to the game. First, a Space-Time Dragon card can now be crafted via the Angeling NPC beside King Paring. It is a headwear card that increases the damage of HP loss effects by 15% and converts 5% of the damage taken into HP loss damage, deducted evenly over 3 seconds, similar to how the Tai Chi Arcane Rune works. That is a good offensive and defensive card for Oscar. To craft this card, you'll need 1 Aramis card, 1 Harpy Star card, and 1 Weak Puppet Star card. Second, the Alien Bloody Knight card can now drop from the Bloody Knight MVP in the field and in Chaotic Invasion. This new Garment card boosts your shoot of final damage by 10% to targets whose remaining HP percent is greater than or equal to your own, and by 20% to targets whose remaining HP percent is lower than your own. Hence, it's going to be the best in slot for Elinia, Liu Maoxing, and other damage dealers that can always maintain 100% HP. And third, the Alien Straff card can now drop from the Straff MVP in the field and in Chaotic Invasion. This new armor card changes your armor's element to water and boosts your water armor level by 1. If you have another copy deposited in the handbook and use the ice blue alloy, your water armor can reach level 4. At this level, the final elemental counter coefficient when receiving wind damage is reduced from 2 to 1.5, while fire damage is reduced from 0.5 to 0. Because of this, utility and support classes will find it a very strong defensive investment, especially against classes that focus on fire and water element attacks. Up next, the 10th season of GVG for CE Global and EU servers will officially begin on January 8. It will last for 6 weeks until February 12. Guilds will be ranked based on the sum of their 4 highest scores. All the members of the champion guilds will be awarded the season mount and the season trophy. The new GVG season will also bring some changes to the GVG mechanics. GVG castles now have 3 strongholds, and the original stronghold will become Stronghold 2. If the attacking guild captures Stronghold 2, you will be able to attack the castle's Imperium. The first and third strongholds can be used as respawn points or transfer points for the capturer. The summoning location of the Shadow of Mark MVP has been moved near the second stronghold. Moreover, 5 new siege artifacts have been added, which can only be used during GVG and within GVG maps. Guild leaders can purchase siege artifacts from the Obelisk Guild facility using artifact material coins, and 1 random siege artifact will be free every week. The guild leader can distribute a maximum of 1 siege artifact to each guild member. Unused siege artifacts will automatically expire at the end of GVG. Up next, we have various quality of life adjustments and optimizations. The upper limit for save requirement has been increased from plus 12 to plus 15. This means players with Hulkran phobia can now opt to save materials and Zenny to save refined their equipment and headwear. The level cap for Secret Blessings physical attack, magic attack, max HP, AA true damage, and skill true damage has been increased from level 90 to level 100. The number of skills that can be added to prepare for Elite has been increased from 7 to 10. The skill inheritance interface has been optimized, where you can now access it anywhere by tapping the arrow icon in the Adventure Skills tab or via the class interface. In addition, the initial energy slots for all active skills have been reduced from 7 slots to 6 slots. So at level 10, an active skill will only consume 5 energy slots, allowing you to inherit more skills. The card tab in the Adventure Handbook now includes the function to filter mini cards or MVP cards. Some Thanatos Tower rewards, including the Moonlight Nightmare mount, have been added in the Rune Coin shop. The Fire on Full Power mode now includes an option to select equipment memory upgrade attributes. The wooden stake at home can now be set as a player. And attacking the wooden stakes in Pantera no longer consumes combat time. Last but not least, we have a few recharge-related updates. First, various BCC packs will be available that can help quick start building your Oscar hero class. Job Lucky Bag, Rapid Growth Pack, and Hero Promotion Pack can be bundled together to get additional discounts of up to 26% if all 3 are purchased at the same time. And finally, there will be a raid for the following MVP cards in the card gadget machine. Notably, this is the first card raid for Alien Bloody Knight card and Alien Straff card. So those are all the updates coming this December in ROM Eternal Love. Which part of this update are you most excited? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. You can also check the links below for the full text patch notes and the download link to the game client. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love you to consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.